Yes, y'all. Welcome back to a new episode of the Mix and Pop Podcast. I'm your host, Chef Tariq. It is another Wednesday, episode 113. We back again. Yeah.
It is 113.
It is 113. Yeah. What you thought?
Nah, I'm just making sure
No.
that I remember shit.
Just making sure you remember. Chef Drewski, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, how are you?
How's it going?
Oh shit,
How's you feeling?
doing all right. I'm chilling. Can't complain really. Had a long weekend, so that was enjoyable, and
It was
life's still intact. We still live here in America, and we're still breathing. So
Yeah, well, that is very true. Let's get into it. Drinks of the day. Just some Rona Ruskies. You know, it's real rough this week, but we got some Ronas. Corona extra. Cheers to you.
cheers to you. Cheers to the Knicks.
How about those Knicks?
Love the Knicks.
Ooh, I swear. Let y'all lose.
We love the
Thursday. Ooh, Andy, you gonna hear it, boy. You gonna hear it because the whole time I was at his house last week. Yo, Tariq, how about those Knicks? After y'all beat the Celtics? I said it's okay. I hope you guys beat Indiana because if you don't, it's not gonna be pretty. You better win tomorrow. Keep it alive. But yeah. Andrew, how was your weekend? How was your long weekend? Memorial Day?
Memorial Day weekend was pretty cool. I went down to Philly, chilled with my Nick Chad, my Nick Jarrett. Shout out Filthy, everything filth. That shit is always a good time. I'm always shook going out there though, cause when I park on the street, bro, I'm like,
You don't know what's gonna
car I'm
happen.
gonna get broken into. And 2 cars got broken into that night, and shit was crazy, bro. I'm like, oh nah, but we had fun. I just linked up with them. They had a rooftop barbecue. Went out there, ate some food, chilled. Then we started going to. We went to a bar, and it was like another rooftop bar. Everything is rooftop out there, but it was a rooftop bar that we went to. Got sauced. It was 4 of us, so each of us bought a round of shots. So we were plastered type shit. And then we had a crazy ass this. I paid $36 for this fucking cocktail thing, but it was serves 4 people. So I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
But when they served it to us, it came with 4 curly straws, and it was a girly drink type shit.
Oh, yeah.
And these niggas looked at me and they were like, what the fuck? And I was like, nah. And the bartender, I was like, yo, can I get 4 cups? And he was like, bro, I already got you, bro. And he just started laughing because they were like, yo, what the fuck? We were all supposed to sip out of the curly straws and fucking share with you, bro. I'm like, bro, I didn't know it came like that. I just seen it serves 4, so I got it. And then after that, we went and got this Chinese, this Chinese spot that was actually pretty cool. It was it was takeout only, but the people were mad cool. I was just like, yo, I told the dude that was behind the counter, I guess he was making the food. He was like, yo, you pick what I eat tonight. And then he was like, all right, and then he was like, what's the most expensive thing on the menu? And I was like, yo, chill. He had me dying. But that happened. Then after we just woke up, we got into that fucking, bro. Why haven't we talked about that Kanye Heil Hitler shit, bro? That shit is crazy, bro.
Because I don't
Is
want
that shit not crazy?
It is, and I just try to ignore it.
How is that ignored?
Bro, I see it on Twitter, and I just still see his random rants and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't have time for all this today. I have so many other things to worry about than to see Kanye making songs saying he's Hitler. I don't know. I don't know. I can't do it.
Bro, that shit to me is crazy. But anyway, we were talking about that and getting in depth with it and everything like that. And like, everyone's like, yo, like, it's Kanye, of course. Like, anything he makes is going to be a hit. But it's just like, is he using his influence for the right reasons or is it all for the wrong?
Yeah.
Because now you're sitting here flexing around Nazi like signs. Regardless. After that, brought my ass back. What did I do? Friday, before I went to Philly, went to Dave and Buster's with my girl, and ate some food. Shit was good.
Did y'all play games?
So the crazy thing is, we were there right to play the games, and eat food. She goes, "I have a headache," and I'm like, I was like, all right, like, well, like, what that mean though? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay,
so
like,
you're not about to play no Mario Kart?
I acknowledge you have a headache, but like, what does that mean? Like, and then I was like, oh, I see. Like, you already know when you get that silence response, you're like, all right, it's time to gear on up to get home. So like, she's like, let's go, and got everything. We got everything to go, and then I got up, started leaving, and I just stopped and stood there, right? And then she was like, what's wrong with you? And then I turned back and looked at the games, and I just said,
nothing.
She was like, you have games at home. And I was like, yeah, you're right. She's like, I was like, shit, you right. And I literally ran down the escalator.
That's funny as hell.
But yeah, that happened last week. But we didn't go to any movies or anything this week. We were supposed to go see Lilo and Stitch, but we heard at the end of Lilo and Stitch that they give her away to foster care. So,
wait, what?
yeah, that's what I heard.
Lilo got just taken
Lilo
away.
and Stitch gets given away by Nani, so Nani can go to university.
What?
Where is Ohana means family in that?
Yeah, what the hell? Whoa.
Ohana means I don't give a fuck about you. I still have to live my life. Here, this lady's gonna take care of you while I go live my life.
What the hell? Goddamn.
Crazy. So yeah, so that's why she said she's technically boycotting it and doesn't want to see it. But I heard a lot of bad shit about that movie already.
I did hear it wasn't good.
So,
but it broke records.
It did.
It broke records in the movies theaters. So that means people came out because they were excited and were very disappointed. But you can't do anything about it. They already got your money.
They got them.
They got your money already.
Dead
so.
ass. But yeah. Other than that, what I know there's a movie. Oh, I still gotta see what's it called? Thunderbolts, bro. You seen it?
No, I haven't. Captain America is on Disney now as well.
Okay, cool. I already seen it.
I haven't seen it, so I'm glad they finally put it on there. It's been like a few months now, so
yeah.
Thunderbolts, yeah, I haven't seen Thunderbolts.
They're gonna put that on there too.
Probably
Eventually.
not now.
Eventually.
Probably soon. Hopefully so.
I'll just wait till that hits, or it's probably out on the pirated sites by now.
Yeah, I'll just wait till Disney. I ain't got time for that. I already got enough goddamn viruses on my damn laptop, so.
We're about to just take a look while we're still on the podcast.
Just see if Thunderbolts is there. Oh, all right. While you watching, we're looking for that.
Have it low key playing in the background. Would be lit.
Nigga, damn.
How was your weekend?
I was about to say you might as well put on the goddamn Timberwolves Thunder game 5 for all that.
Whoa! I only get pirated movies. I don't stream. I don't know where you heard that shit from.
So that's just me? Okay, cool. I'll keep my viruses on my laptop then. My weekend
with the movies you don't get viruses. You just get what you want. But that streaming shit, that's where you get fucked up.
My weekend was pretty good. It's birthday central.
Yeah.
At the end of May. Like
of
it's
course.
everybody's birthday. Friday, I didn't do anything. I think I just chilled. Saturday, I had 2 job interviews. Mm-hmm. One at Oasis Marina in Warwick, a catering position for a culinary lead. And then Douglas Wine and Liquors on Mineral Spring, so liquor store.
Hell yeah.
Both pretty good. I definitely rock with both of them. Got offered the job for both of them, so we'll see which one I take. It is funny because the GM at Oasis is a CIA grad, and we just sat there and told story on story on story, and he was like, he was just like, yeah, he met Thomas. I was like, yeah, I met Thomas Keller at CIA and got a picture, and he was like, he went to Per Se and he toured the kitchen and everything. It was like,
Told you, bitch.
look at that, niggas is watching Thunderbolts, pirated as well. So y'all know where to read.
Chill.
But no, yeah, I had interviews on Saturday, and then we all went up to Rosendale to my godfather Terry's house for his 50th birthday. Happy birthday, Terry! Happy birthday. But so here's the thing though. So he just said it's birthday central this whole like rest of the week. Olivia, my godfather Terry, and his wife Delmy all have the same birthday.
On the same day?
On the same day, the 26th.
Okay.
So, and that's also their wedding anniversary too. So it's crazy that they all have the same birthday. So they always come down for like Olivia's. But he was telling me that they basically just threw the party on Saturday together just because, you know, it was like, you know, why not? We haven't had a bunch of people over in a while. So
right.
It was nice. It was fun, you know, party. We all went up there. Me, Geraldo, Nazaire, my dad, Dominguez, her nephew, Deshaun. We was all there. We was chilling and stuff like that. Seeing some people we haven't seen in a while. So it was cool. Sunday, Tiana and her family came down here to Terra Negra, and they went for her mom's not 50th, but for her mom's birthday, which is on Thursday. Happy birthday. So that was cool. I didn't go to the brunch, but I still showed up and just said hello and everything. So they was all very happy to see me. She was very happy and excited, and I'm glad she had a great time. And they had a wig party, so a wig out brunch. They all had alter egos and everything.
So is it like regular wigs that you wear? Is it like crazy wigs? Like what
It's
just alter ego
they
wigs?
they had wigs that one looked like could be on them anyway. Like Tiana had a wig that no, she didn't have bangs, but her wig had like blonde and brown like streaks in it. I'm like, it looks like you can actually have that. Shit, yeah. So it fits you.
You rocking it.
It fits you. So it was dope. So they had a great time. They were all drunk and everything, so it was cool, you know. I went there, had a few drinks, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going home. So
that's usually how it be.
I didn't come because I didn't have money, so that's why I didn't go. But I was like, I'll just stop by. And Tiana was like, oh, yeah, you know, wear your new shorts and do your... I said, I'm already outside. I got sweatpants and a jacket on. I was like, I'm not doing all that right now. I wasn't going to come here for a reason. So, but no, it was cool. It was a fun time. It was nice that they came down and everything. Monday, Memorial Day, we had Olivia's birthday party. Her 18th birthday is that. So, and then also Nyland's birthday is on Tuesday. So they did both of theirs together. Happy birthday as well.
They're growing up. They're so fast.
So yeah, everyone came to the house and everything. We all cooked, you know, just a regular Monday party, regular cookout at the crib.
Oh yeah,
playing music. Nazir was trying to act like all the baddies and dance with Olivia and all her friends and stuff like that, and everyone's just having a fun time. So
wait, he said what?
Nazir was trying to act like a baddie. He was playing all the thought songs and the bad songs and the sexy reds and all that. All that's
always count on him.
Exactly. He's DJ. He knows what to play for the teenagers. So it was cool. It was fun. Yeah, it was dope. I'm trying to think what else happened.
This man's distracted.
Yeah, no, I think I was really for the party though, so it was cool. And then yesterday I had another interview, and the crazy thing was basically I got called a threat because I had my own catering company, and this was at another catering company, so they see me as a threat now. I don't know why, but
hey, bro,
hey,
they might watch this podcast now, so
hey, man. If you're watching, thank you for the opportunity. But hey, you want to go to war, Balake? Let's go to war. It's okay.
Not Balake.
I got my own recipes. I got my own good stuff. I know what I'm doing. I got my own clients. Look,
He's not salty at all. We got to put an edit with the arrow and pointing. He's not salty.
not at all. Not at all. And then we got back into the gym yesterday. So me and Tiana went to the gym yesterday. Planet Fitness.
As you should.
Back at it.
Talk your shit.
My calf is sore. My arms is sore.
As they should be.
Exactly. If you're not sore, you ain't working hard enough. If you're not sweating, you're not working hard enough. Like,
all right, Diddy.
what was Diddy about that? What was Diddy about that?
He's saying a lot of Diddy things.
If you,
That was pretty Diddy-ish.
that's all right, I guess so. But if you in the gym,
Speaking of Diddy,
If
how's
you
your
not-
uncle doing?
he ain't my uncle.
How's your uncle doing on
No.
his trial?
That's not my uncle. He ain't my uncle. My uncle name is
Sean
Uncle
Combs.
Uncle Louis.
Sean Combs.
Uncle Louis.
You notice how he
Uncle
said
Claude.
Uncle Louis and he lied because his real uncle's name is Sean Combs.
That's not a lie. I have an uncle named Uncle Louis. Shout out to Kulu from '72.
All right.
Uncle Louis.
Anyway, what else? What else happened?
That was really my weekend. Yeah, it was both their birthdays. Happy birthday, Dominique. Her birthday's today.
Oh my goodness, Dom.
Josh, Chef Norm's birthday is
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, Norm.
It is literally just birthday central at the end of May.
It's birthday central.
Everyone just wanted to have a baby at the end of May. So, that's great.
Hell yeah.
You get hit in the beginning of May, then you get hit in the end of May.
I like my birthday though. Well, not really, but it's whatever.
I like my birthday. It's in the middle of the summer. Nothing's happening around my birthday, so I don't have holidays. I don't have other people I have to really worry about. Like I
got a holiday.
we know.
Fuck 'em. We gonna celebrate it on the 4th though.
Who did I say? I said that to Terry. I was like, I said that to somebody. I was like, yeah. Oh, was it Terry? I think it was Terry. I was like, yeah. Andrew got to celebrate his birthday on the 4th, and he just gets a 4th of July cake every year. He just gets the red stars with the red, white, and blue on it. Happy birthday, happy 4th.
That's it.
I'm freaking dead. Oh man! All right, let's get into it.
Not saying I don't like the cakes, guys. Keep them coming.
He doesn't like them.
How many blueberries and strawberries and whipped cream can a nigga have?
He doesn't like them. Okay, just to let you guys know, he does not like them.
A good old American flag Cool Whip cake.
Oh man! All right, let's get into it. Quick dish 86. We got an 8 top for you.
All right, bet.
Is you ready? Order fire. Larry Hoover is being commuted by Donald Trump. So that means he gets some time taken off, but he ain't getting all of it off. He still has to serve time for the state charges. He still has a remainder of 200 years state sentences left from a 1973 Chicago murder. He also has other murders that he's connected to. And they said that he was still leading the gangs while in prison. So yeah, he got some time taken off, and they're gonna move him from Colorado penitentiary to one in Chicago. So he ain't free. And there's also an uproar. A lot of people don't like that that they're doing that. That he's getting time off basically. So, that's that too. Your thoughts on it?
What's the point of that? Trump, why didn't you just pardon the man? You could pardon everybody else. Why? Because he's already serving a life sentence. You can't pardon people that's serving a life sentence. Can you pardon people that's serving a life sentence?
I'm sure you can, but this man has countless and countless charges. Like, he has murders from 73, 90s. He has charges.
The president can pardon anyone.
I mean, that's what it looks like. He pardoned people for stealing money. He pardoned NBA YoungBoy. Like he can do whatever you feel like, but he didn't pardon Larry Hoover, which people were calling for him to be free, and I didn't really know why. I thought it was they said prison reformant, but then reading this article and saying, well, how was he done wrong? He was a leader of a gang. He had all these crazy charges. Like I mean, where was he? Where do you want him to be free from? I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I need to read more on it. But I mean, I'm thinking it's like it was something that he didn't do. But they're talking about this man's was a gangster disciple.
I mean, he was, right? Didn't he start it? GDs?
I believe so. Founder. Mm-hmm. Serving life sentence at a prison in Colorado. So I mean I don't know. I don't think this did nothing to it. I feel like a lot of these random things that is happening that Trump is just saying, yeah, like this is good and this is good. It's like this is still just a campaign ploy. It has nothing to actually do with what we're going through now. So, I don't know.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, well, speaking on that as well, Trump also passed no tax on tips. And it passed the Senate and it still has to pass the House, but most likely will. The bill was passed unanimously and would create a tax deduction on tips up to $25,000. So you don't get taxed on tips anymore, but it's only cash tips. So it's not even the card tips that you get. If I'm not mistaken,
like he's in office and he's doing stupid shit. And wants us to glamorize that stupid shit as him doing something unprofound before any American president has ever done. You know what I mean? Like
the House bill clarifies that deductions would only qualify for cash tips. Cash tips include currency and those paid by credit card or other means. So non-cash items like tickets, gifts, and services will not be included. Added service charges and other charges will not paid voluntarily are also an exception. So I guess it's gonna happen on a card too, but it's like
okay, so then that makes sense. Right. Yeah, that's lit.
I guess I feel like
servers and shit are gonna be eating that shit up.
But I mean, a lot of places are already like they either already split tips or people barely tip as that. So again, a lot of this stuff is just like, hey, look what I did, so you can vote for me in a third term that I'm not gonna run for. But it's like, bro, this is what you're happy about. You care that much about tips? I don't think you really did. I don't really think so.
Bullshit.
I don't know. Back to your favorite subject, Klarna. Speaking of money, Klarna has reported on Monday that they have a net losses doubled in the first quarter, even as the user base and revenue grew. Klarna, weeks after pausing its plans to go public over concerns about tariffs and economic uncertainty. Klarna's consumer credit losses swelled 17% in the first quarter from the same period a year earlier, hitting $136 million. So basically, all that we was talking about last time, dudes not paying their bills for a Big Mac, is now coming true.
Fucking idiots. And niggas wanted to say, why am I stressing? Nigga, because that's the fucking... I'm not even getting into it. I'm not even turning up.
No, turn up, Drew.
Look, no. Bullshit. That's all I'm leaving it at.
Come on, Drew. Like, niggas ain't paying their burrito bills. That was $650.
Bro, but for real though, we are all feeling
Yes.
Heavy, bro. Heavy. Before, when Biden was in, nigga, the highest thing we had to worry about was our fucking gas. Nigga, now everything hurts. When Trump got in, everything started hurting, bro. Bro, I don't even got snacks at the crib no more. Cause like I ain't spending the extra bread on snacks at the crib. Like that shit crazy.
Yo, he said we are at a record low in gas prices. And I said, where? Bro, I paid $3.49 in New York a few weeks ago. And I said,
Okay, well, you were in New York, let's be for real.
but that's what I'm talking about. You can't tell me that
It has never been below like that amount.
It hasn't, but you can't tell me that we're at a record low. Because
bitch, what? Record low is when we were kids.
Exactly.
Seeing the gas prices like fucking, it was never no dollar, but it was like
we never seen it. We never seen it at $1. But when it was like,
I
it
know
was
our
like
parents probably seen it
$1 something.
Nigga, what? $1.68.
What?
$20 getting me all the way to California.
I wish.
All the way to California.
I wish 168, nigga. I would not be this stressed.
Nigga, what? It's road trips everywhere, nigga. What? I'd always have a full
Nigga,
tank.
I would not care.
Fuck it. We going to New Hampshire tonight.
Nigga,
why? Just cuz, nigga.
Nigga, we driving back and forth from Philly to Rhode Island. Then the next day we driving back and forth to Ohio.
On God. On fucking
Don't
God.
matter. We good.
On God, bro.
Nigga,
don't even worry. Yo, you need 5? Nah, nigga. Keep it. Gas only $1.68.
Nigga, that $5 done filled your tank up. You good. Like, I wish.
Cap,
bro, oh my goodness. If gas was that much.
Bitch, bring me back to the fucking, I don't even know what times. What was the gas prices in the 70s? Look it up.
Gas prices in the 70s. Let's see. In 1970s. Let's see. 1970 gas, 36 cents. Adjusted for inflation, that price would be equivalent to $2.70.
It was 36 a gallon, nigga. What was it in the 80s?
$1.22. Damn, that jumped. Why did it jump so high? In the 10 years, 36 cents to $1.22?
Probably like the boom of like cars.
Or cars, yeah. But look, $1.22, if that
about $4.51 in 2022. Oh no.
That's crazy. But $1.22.
And then no, that's inflation.
Yeah, that's
back
crazy.
In the 80s it was inflated as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you're telling me $1.22, we straight. I'll be like, yo, we good. Don't worry about it. In 1990, it was $1.15. This price equates to $2.58 in 2022.
What was it in 2000?
Oh boy, let's see. $1.50.
I'm saying shit's crazy now.
Bro, we would have been eating off of gas. That would have been
Bitch, that's why everybody was traveling and shit back then, nigga. Like gas was fucking abundant. Now it's a scarce resource.
Yeah.
Shit running out. Niggas don't want to admit it. People dying, starving.
They're going to war over oil and gas.
We supposed to starve, supposedly. That's going to be the next big ass pandemic.
They're talking about friggin' a new variant of COVID just came back too in China.
That's
please don't.
That's what's going to make us starve, bro. Because it's going to affect our food and the way we eat.
Please don't. I'm telling you that now. We don't need another one. We're getting, I won't say that we're getting things on track. We're not getting things on track. But we don't need another one.
Bro, let's be real.
We don't need another one.
Let's be real. Not everybody can see GTA 6, bro. Let's be real.
Bro, that game's not coming out.
It's coming out next year. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is a year countdown. Josh's birthday next year is when that game comes out.
Wasn't it a year countdown last year and the year before that?
No, it actually wasn't announced those 2 years. It got announced this past year.
Yeah, the game's not coming out. Back to Klarna. When GTA 6 comes out, you gonna put that on Klarna?
Nigga, I'm paying that shit in full, and I'm having that shit do PlayStation Store. Fuck Klarna, nigga.
You got? Anything?
I don't fuck with those shits anymore. I don't fuck with Klarna. I don't fuck with. You getting me riled up.
Why don't you mess with them?
I don't fuck with Rent-A-Center. I don't fuck with that shit. I really don't fuck with Rent-A-Center. Bro. Why are y'all knocking at my door? For an iPad, bro. $7 payment? Bro, for real? Kill yourself. Like, don't really. I'm so sorry, everybody. Don't actually. But kill yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing too much. And how the fuck did you get up here? That door's usually locked.
You got anything on Klarna right now?
No, fuck no.
Oh.
Last thing I used for Klarna though was my mom's for her birthday when we went to the Broadway shit. But
You pay that off.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that. I'm not playing with them niggas.
There you go.
They was like, yeah, $100. I said, all right, bet. It was like it came out to like 4 and some change, but like, yeah. Anyway, bullshit.
There are 2 men left in the 10-man prison break in New Orleans. There are 2 men left: Derek Groves and Antoine Massey. Antoine Massey supposedly the leader of this whole thing as well. They had inside job going. They had the toilet loose and everything, and they all escaped.
First off,
the first 3 of them are idiots.
why? Those are the first 3 that got caught?
The first 3, one was sleeping on the bench. They caught him the next day. Another dude was just sitting at home, chilling on his mom's couch. Caught the next day. The third idiot went on IG Live and was chilling with his boys, talking about I'm free and everything. Why would you go on IG Live? Why?
People don't think, bro. Especially if you're on the run. Nigga, you gotta be a ghost. Literal ghost. And people don't understand that.
Bro. People got parlays, and I seen it from the jump when they started
parlays on these niggas, bro.
When the first like few got caught, people were like, "Yo, I got my money on Derek. He'll look like he ain't saying nothing to nobody." That boy standing.
Who?
Derek Groves. That boy got some bodies too. He don't. You see that man? Don't be another one. But it's
Derek Groves and who? Antoine Massey, who was the mastermind behind the whole thing. You said
that's what they saying.
And how'd the last nigga get caught? They captured in Baton Rouge on May 26th.
Yeah.
How he get caught?
I believe I forgot who they said.
Who was with their grandma?
One of them was with their grandmother and
got her arrested.
And got her arrested too. Families like, yo, if you get your family involved in this, they catching them too. They saying, well, you was a suspect. You a fugitive. But they're saying Antoine Massey is no stranger to breakouts. He has a history of escaping dating back to 2007 when he broke out of a New Orleans juvenile detention center after being arrested for armed robbery and aggravated assault. This man, this ain't his first rodeo. He been doing this, bro.
Then he was 15 then.
A broken lock at the center allowed Massey and 5 other juveniles to access mental shackles. Wow. He stayed on the run for more than 2 weeks before authorities found him on the interstate. Bro. This man has been doing this for some years now. He knows what he's doing. Like, the rest of y'all, I don't know why you thought going on IG Live was going to be cool.
And you do know you're not getting out. Once you break out and get caught again, you're not getting out.
Yeah, they got you now. Oh, they got you. Two, why did you think going back to your house or being on Instagram they weren't gonna check those things? Like you didn't think they were gonna be like, where could they go? Check their house. That's the first place they're gonna go. Then they're gonna go on Instagram because they know you guys are dummies and they're gonna do that. Like that's just so stupid. Like, oh yeah. The lesson today: don't do no robberies. Don't go to prison, so you didn't have to deal with this.
That's just crazy. Where are those niggas?
Out. Who knows? Kid Cudi took the stand during the Diddy trials last week, talking about that Cassie lied to him about her still being with Diddy. Diddy set his car on fire and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know. He told all though, but they're also trying to get Diddy's lawyers are trying to get his testimony thrown out. So, your thoughts on Cudi taking a stand?
I mean, we know Diddy did it, so it's like you just coming forth and confirming. What is that gonna do? I don't know. That shit is just so fucking.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of bullshit. That's what it is. It's a lot of bullshit, like literal bullshit. Like now, I'm starting to hear that Cassie's like not the girl that we all painted her to be and shit like that. Mm-hmm. She's been taking like real big advantage in the freak offs too and shit. She takes medication because she used to be fucking addicted to like methamphetamines and shit like that. She has to take medication to keep her from craving that.
Yeah.
She's been in such binges and shit. Like what? I'm just hearing crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Half the shit I'm like, is this even real? But then it's just like, damn, like, sound real.
It sound real. I don't know. Yeah, I honestly been trying not to really get into it, but I'll see things on everywhere and people talking about it, so it's like okay. So, but yeah, Six Flags in Maryland, Six Flags America in Hurricane Harbor in Bowie, Maryland, will be shutting down November 2nd. You a Six Flags guy?
Six Flags America?
Six Flags America in Hurricane Harbor in Bowie, Maryland.
I didn't even know Maryland had a Six Flags.
Bro, there's Six Flags everywhere.
Only prominent Six Flags I've been there are in Jersey, out here, and in Georgia. Six Flags over Georgia. I ain't never been to Texas. I ain't never been to Six Flags San Antonio. I ain't never been to Fiesta, wherever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I always see those. I've never been to California, Six Flags.
I heard there's a bunch of them that are thinking about actually closing down.
Because Florida got all the other.
Yeah. I heard there's a lot of other ones that might be closing down too though. Like I heard like there's some of them that they have put money into to like put in new rides and stuff like that, but then I heard a lot of them are like they're just so run down that they're probably gonna be gone in like a few years. So don't be surprised if you start seeing more of them close. So that's kind of crazy though. I've never been a Six Flags person. Honestly,
you're not a big roller coaster guy, are you?
I love roller coasters. We just never went to Six Flags when we were kids. So the first time I went was in middle school, and then the last time I went was with Nazaire and his boys and stuff, and that was a few years ago. So it was like we didn't go to Six Flags. Yeah. So. I feel that. I like roller coasters. We were talking about that. We was in Florida because we was right next to
Disney.
No, in Tampa.
Oh, Busch Gardens.
We was right next to Busch Gardens. And we was like, yo, if we were down here for longer, like we would have definitely went to Busch Gardens because they got roller coasters. Bella could have had fun on there and stuff like that. So, hell yeah. We said when you go to Disney, you're taking Bella. So it's all good. Bella gonna be going to Disney with Andrew and Kiana.
Kiana would be so tight. Like, why did they give us this girl?
Bro, all you gotta do is give her medication, feed her, and she's straight.
Oh, fuck no.
Bro, her medication, she takes that early in the morning. She's straight for the rest.
No,
of
it's
most
not
of the day.
giving. It's not. I don't have a problem with the medication part. It's just being on a routine. Like I'm barely on a routine my fucking self.
I mean, she wakes up early. You're up early anyway. Like she just watches TV. She chills. Like she wants to run around, tire her out. She knocks out. She good.
Around,
Yeah, she's only 9.
tire out.
She ain't like she ain't. It ain't that bit hard. You straight?
Run around, tire out.
You said hell no. I can do all.
This is why I don't got kids now.
Exactly. Tiana's mom was like, "Look, when y'all have kids, retire." I said, "Look, no time soon, but we're glad we got you when it's that time." So
Right.
she said, "Oh yeah, no time soon. Don't worry. But when that time comes, I'll take care of them." I said, "Good, just not now. That's as long as you're on the same page with that one."
Good ass.
Southwest officially got rid of bags fly free. So now if you bought your tickets for a flight before May 27th, you're still good. The 28th is very iffy because this is the first day. After that, you gotta buy a bag.
Better buy a bag.
You gotta buy a bag. First check bag is $35. Second check bag is $45. For bags booked and or change on or after Wednesday. So after today, bags $35 for the first one. Second one's $45. And if you try to change it, your flight or whatever, you just got bumped up. So you're flying Southwest,
Bro, it just goes hand in hand with what we've been saying. Everything is so fucking expensive now, bro. Like, it's crazy.
yeah.
Like, what prompted them to start doing that?
I don't know.
Also, will be its cheapest but least flexible fare the carriers. What is this standing room shit? Can you please get into that?
I know for Southwest though, if you're a member, like a higher up member or group, whatever, you still get your bags free. But that's because you've been flying with them for so long and you have that member status.
Okay.
And a lot of people, well, the dude I would watched talk about it, he basically was like, for like a while, it's gonna be really hectic with them because you know how when flights are full and there's some people that will have a carry on, they'll be like, oh, you gotta check it, but because now that you gotta check in, that you gotta pay for bags. Now whatever bags that gotta get checked, now you gotta wait an extra time before you're leaving, and flights will be delayed and stuff like that. So there's a lot that's gonna happen with them because of it. So.
Word. So what does that have to do with standing room?
I was just trying to get that out so
that
I could
was
talk
the-
about
that
with
was the
Southwest
segue?
before I got to
That was the
the
segue.
Yeah. That was before I got to the standing.
That was the segue, bitch.
Standing flights. Yes. Airlines are talking about having standing room seats.
Bro,
Controversial.
that's fucking ridiculous.
A controversial prototype designed for a standing.
What kind of bullshit?
plane, a standing
Bro,
plane seat
that's gonna
recently went viral on
that's
social
gonna
media.
set me off. That's gonna set me That looks like a fucking banana peel, bro.
This is just a prototype.
I don't give a fuck what that is.
This is just a
What the
prototype.
fuck?
That's
Standing room?
Standing room on a flight. You wouldn't do that?
No.
Why not?
Look how close together they are, Tariq. You
I mean-
can't do shit on that.
I mean, what you think? There's gonna be
And what
far
how
away?
the fuck do you strap myself in if I'm standing up?
I mean, I'm
I'm
sure.
literally not standing. I'm like crouching. It's like a crouch.
I mean, I think that's the seatbelt right there.
Bro, I don't fuck with that.
I think this is right now in like.
I don't fuck with that.
No, you don't like it.
Nigga.
You wouldn't buy a standing room seat.
Bro, that
on a
standing
plane?
room seat, first off, I need more space than that. I feel like at least sitting is acceptable, but if I'm standing up, nigga, give me some more fucking personal space. That shit's fucking bullshit. Standing room? Standing room. That makes no sense. Why are we all standing? No. They just want you to stand up to your death now. Like,
It's
plane
just
going down, now you can't even
it's
sit
just
nowhere.
it's just like, you know, going to a baseball game or a basketball game or a football game, and they got the standing room seats. You know, it's cheaper.
Okay, so you're gonna get a standing room. You and your girl, y'all go out to Dubai. Y'all get in standing room.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I didn't say I was doing it. I'm just giving you an example of what it is. That's
Bitch,
all I was
wouldn't
doing.
even do standing room to Florida, bro. I would not. That shit's bullshit. That is the biggest bullshit today.
Oh,
That's the biggest bullshit today.
on your meters.
On the bullshit meter, that's the biggest. That takes the fucking cake. You guys got to see these fucking seats. That shit's fucking ridiculous. That literally looks like a fucking banana peel, bro. Looks like a half slipped open sleeping bag.
Well,
that looks like a seat cover for your fucking car.
Well, I mean,
that's what that shit looks like.
I'm glad me and you wouldn't do it, because what it says is a poll that revealed that Gen Z travelers are much more open to the idea of flying without a seat if the price is significantly cheaper than it is. They said, and they took the poll, they said majority of Brits, and they took so this is obviously in UK that they're talking about this right now. Majority of Brits weren't at all keen on the idea, with 67% saying that they were either fairly unwilling or very unwilling to give up a seat, give the seat a go. But Gen Z were up for the challenge. 53% of them, age 18 to 24, said they would be willing to give up a seat a go if the price is lower. Like, so I mean, the younger crowd don't mind it.
Younger crowd's fucking ridiculous. I don't give a fuck, bitch.
They don't have a problem with standing. A lot of them probably haven't worked in the kitchen, so standing might not be a problem for them. But for me, hell to the no. I'm not doing all that.
Like working in the kitchen, like
standing
on a flight,
nah.
Two totally different games.
Bro,
Totally different games.
My feet hurt enough now.
Shit, half standing.
My feet hurt now.
It's gonna be like in a bike position, like you're sitting on a bicycle seat. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck came up with this and who okayed it? This is the shit that fucks the future.
Seats
up.
have a bike style perch, so passengers will lean at an angle without being able to properly sit down. So yeah, so it's like there's no actual seat there, so it's
Bro, that shit pissing me off.
Why? Like
That's
you don't
me all the way
you
off.
don't so
Look at the fucking space. Look at the fucking space between the seats. Look, you don't even have a real head. You can't even recline the bitch. You're just standing.
How am I supposed to watch
endlessly?
How am
bro.
I supposed to watch TV?
How are you gonna do anything?
How am I supposed to watch TV on that?
What? Where's your tray? Where's your tray? Nigga, no. I'm not doing that shit. That I would get on a flight and then wait, sit on my seat, right? And then get up to the bathroom, go to the bathroom at the front because I know I already got a seat in the back of the plane. Because you always sit in the tail. Sit in the tail because you're most likely to survive a plane crash if you sit on the tail. That's scientifically proven.
Sitting in the back of the...
I always sit in the back of the plane. Nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, fuck. Nose down. I'm the last to go. I'm scared. Anyway, I would come out of that bathroom, I walk back out of these niggas, and I look them dead in the face, and I said, I know you want to sit. And then I just walk right past that nigga and go sit in my seat.
And go back
Slowly.
to sleep.
I'd be like, psst. Let him watch me sit down.
Yeah, I would.
Because, nigga, there's no way, bro. We're on a fucking 13-hour flight to Italy, and you are on a standing seat. You are dead, bro. By the time this flight lands, bitch, you are not going to want to do anything. You're not going to want to walk through the airport, much less get anywhere, bro.
I'm not doing that. I've had from a guy that had a flight to Italy. I'm not doing it.
Isn't it 13 hours, though?
No, it's 7 hours.
7 hours? Where is it to go to 13 hours? Like Japan
like
or
Australia or Japan or something.
Australia.
That's
That's where we got to go.
How long is the flight to Australia?
You want to go?
No.
Go for my 30th birthday. We out.
No.
Yeah. What do you mean no?
What do you mean no? To Australia. It is 14 to 15 hours from LA.
Bitch, put in Boston.
From the East Coast, New York, Philly, 21 to 23 hours. Chicago, 20 to 22. No, I'm not doing that flight. And I'm not.
No direct flights from New York to Sydney. Currently, no airlines offer direct flights between these two cities.
No, I'm not doing that.
What do you mean?
I would go to Australia, yes.
But we would fly out of Cali.
That's too much. So we gotta fly.
My nigga, how?
So we gotta fly.
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. Look. We would fly out to Cali, right? Stay there for like 2 nights, 3 nights.
So a 9-hour flight to Cali.
9-hour flight to Cali. You're chilling in Cali for like 2-3 days. Then we go out to Melbourne, or we hit Sydney. Actually, we'll fly into Sydney, because Sydney is closer. What is yeah?
It's an hour 50, 55. It doesn't even matter.
So we'll fly into fucking Sydney,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'd stay in Australia for at least like a solid like 4 or 5 days. Make sure you don't get bit by nothing. Make sure you're not poisoned. Bring your ass back. Get back to Cali.
I don't like that plan. I don't like that idea. Because then that's longer than me just going from New York. 21 to 23 hours. Okay, that's a day. And nigga, we fly that 9-hour flight to Cali plus another 14.
I mean, I'm just trying to make a journey out of the bitch. But if you want to go from fucking a whole day on the goddamn plane, fuck it.
Nigga, you get
But
fed.
we still got layovers anyway.
I'm not doing that trip no time soon. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I said when I turn 30.
We'll go to Hershey when you turn 30.
Okay, I'm gonna spit on everybody in my vicinity, and that's only you right now. The cat is gone.
I'm not doing that flight to Australia right now.
Not right now.
No, not when we're 30.
Why not?
We turn 28 this year.
29, and then our milestone would be 30, bro.
I'm not doing Australia.
For my 30th birthday, you're not gonna come out to Australia.
I'm not. I'm gonna tell you that one right now. At least you know when we're 30. You know, Tariq already said he wasn't going. We can go anywhere else. Let's go to Mexico. Let's go to Trinidad. Let's go to Jamaica. Let's go to freaking Cancun. Let's go to
this nigga wants to stay on the Western Hemisphere. That's where he wants to stay.
Let's go. Let's stay
Western Hemisphere.
Let's go somewhere where the flight ain't gonna be as bad, and we can chill. We can do a nice.
Yeah.
Night. We can be on a resort.
Yep.
Drinking mimosas.
Okay. Madagascar.
I just watched that movie too. I watched about. How long is a flight?
Bitch, anywhere we go is gonna be fucking far. Or you can go to mini Australia and go to New Zealand. New Zealand's lit.
That's a whole day too.
That's what I'm saying. Anywhere we go from the East Coast, it's gonna be a day. Go to
Japan is, I think. Let's go to Japan.
That's from the West Coast, asshole.
Okay. 14 to 15 hours from New York or Boston. Let's go to Japan. Let's do Japan.
14, 15 hours.
Let's go to Japan.
Non-stop.
Let's go to Tokyo.
They don't like niggas out there, do they?
Yes, they do. Let's go to Japan. 30th.
30th?
30th.
What do you want to do for your 30th?
I don't know.
You don't know where you want to go?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in my own house. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm screaming. What about New Zealand?
New Zealand, bro. New Zealand's the same.
Shut the fuck up.
New Zealand is the same. New Zealand is literally the same. 12 to 4.
Yep, got him.
17 to 18.
Direct. We lit.
Nah, bro, I ain't doing all
Nigga, we're lit.
that. I ain't doing all that, bro.
Alright. I'm gonna remember this.
Why? So when I
When
say,
the
yo,
time
Drew,
comes.
Drew, can you help me
When
with
the
this
time
gig?
comes.
Nah, you not going to Australia.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's two different things.
When the time comes, you will know.
I'm like, damn, this one's in freaking Cranston. Like, it takes 10 minutes to get there. Nah, it's too long.
It's too long. First Hershey, now this.
We're going to Hershey for your 30th.
I'm not doing fucking Hershey Park for my 30th birthday. That's fucking crazy. Like,
How was that crazy?
because at that point, I have been asking you guys to take me for over fucking 10 years. Right now, this year would make year 5 that I've been asking to go to Hershey.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would be. What year would it be?
First of all, you just said this year would be 5 years. So when
Nigga,
you turn 30, it'll be 10
Nigga,
years.
I took culinary math twice. Like, what do you expect from me, bro? Come on.
It's only been like 2-3 years. Let's be honest.
The only numbers I like dealing with are the code to let me in my own fucking house so I can smoke weed. Like, let's fucking be real.
It's only been about 2-3 years. Let's
In the
be
pin,
honest.
in the pin to my fucking phone. That's it.
It hasn't been that long. It has not been that long, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's all we got. Unless you want, have you?
Oh, I want to add something
Go.
because I cannot get on the internet anywhere without seeing this shit. The streamer university shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Kai Cenat starting the whole streamer university, and now it's starting a whole trend in the internet age of people. I don't even know what to call them.
Of people?
Streamers.
Streamers,
But,
yeah.
Yeah. It's
What-
been taken over.
What do you think of it?
I think it's a great way to get exposure and clout right now. There was one dude who literally fucking, like, no one would ever watch his streams, and then the one time he had a streamer, it was Kai Cenat, and they were asking him shit in the chat, and the nigga never responded because the nigga was trying to invite him to streamer university.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn. He was like, yeah, see guys, I did get invited, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nigga, you just fucking fucked up your opportunity, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah.
I heard a lot of different things about it. I heard a lot of people didn't.
There's a lot of controversy.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of people that were mad at the people he picked. They said it was really more just all his boys and friends and people that was already up. Then people were like, someone was like, you guys are mad at that, but then you guys are also mad that he picked other people who you guys barely know or watch, and now it's like you guys don't know what to pick, what to say about it, whatever. I did see like Agent was over there like actually having classes like on how to get like endorsement deals, what to do on stream, what not to do with the streams, or you know how to really bring in money and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. Obviously, you know, they had all their funds, they did all that. I really didn't. I don't watch any of that stuff anyway. I really didn't pay attention to it, so can't really say much on it. I mean, I think it's cool that there's a bunch of streamers that probably weren't put on that did get put on. I think that's cool. Outside of that, I mean, yeah,
Like we're past that age.
streaming
Thing. I mean, don't.
I
Get
mean,
me
not
wrong,
we're not past
too
it.
far.
We're not past it. We definitely need to try to get back onto Twitch so we can kind of help ourselves as well.
You want to start streaming?
I mean, we just need to get. Well, we was doing a podcast on Twitch already.
We should start streaming.
Get back. We need to get back to it.
Streaming like video games and shit too.
Sure. They could see me, you know, beat you in some FIFA.
Trash.
Or some
Trash guy.
NCAA.
Trash guy.
But I mean, no, I think it was a cool thing.
It's a great
Exposure. I think it was it was a good exposure for a lot of people. People got their numbers up. People, you know, got help on it. So I think that all of that was great. You know, of course, there's always going to be some things that, you know, should be better, could have went better, but it is what it is. What are you going to do about it? So, look, if you got a problem with how he did it, create your own damn streamer university. I want to know what kind of school let him do that there and let all them people in without no trouble. Where he did it at?
Akron University.
That's
Ohio.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's the crazy part to me that a whole university said, "Yeah, sure, go ahead. We're done and no more students here. Have at it."
This is wild, and we need to stop watching this because what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I'm like,
Nah, but I
gotta sit down and like
comic book wise, I know what happens right there.
I gotta sit down and actually like watch, because this nigga really just turned into the century and like niggas about to turn into his evil self. I'm not even paying attention. I need to sit down and watch this. Have you watched Last of Us?
No, I got to the second episode, bro, and like everybody's been asking me if I finished it. I don't know why I'm not into it like that.
This season or just the start of it?
I seen Joel die, and I experienced that scene in part 2 in the video game, and I just like this does not do it for me, bro.
I haven't watched the finale yet. They said the numbers were down from the finale from the season premiere, which in my opinion that kind of doesn't mean anything to me, because it's like if you had something, because if you didn't watch an episode on the Sunday and you watch it Monday, who cares? Like I feel like those numbers don't really say much unless it's like a season's end after a few weeks. All right, how many people actually watch this episode?
Wait, so it's done now?
Yeah.
So we get to watch the.
You can watch the whole thing.
We'll probably run that episode. Probably you watched it all?
No, I have to watch the last episode. I'll probably watch that tonight. But they're already, well, season 3 is basically, they already confirmed that's really gonna be more Abby's story. They already have a season 4 that they said they're gonna do too. So I mean, and they said the second game is so big that there's so much that they haven't even done yet. So
with the second, yeah.
So I mean, I like it. I don't have a problem with what they're doing and stuff like that. Like, I think some of the stuff was dope and everything. So again, I haven't watched the last episode, so I haven't seen how it continues on. But I mean, I like it. I ain't got a problem with it. So
I don't know. I gotta see it. What else is pop culture coming out? Did you see the new fucking cast of the Harry Potter series?
I just seen that. I was never a Harry Potter fan, so I just seen that. But I know people are gonna be in an uproar. I know people are gonna be in an uproar. They are over everything. So
my nigga, I'm like,
you don't like it.
I'm just like, I'm surprised they're actually redoing Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, because I'm thinking like this dude's gonna fucking live forever. But like, yeah, my nigga, it's gonna be a series.
Yeah, it is gonna be a series. I never got into Harry Potter, so
there's gonna be that. Welcome to Derry. So the It shit.
Oh yeah. I did see that.
That's coming back.
You know what movie I watched this weekend? Mickey 17.
Yeah, that's on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
With the clones and shit, right?
Yeah. It was funny. I like it.
I gotta watch that.
Mark Ruffalo, yeah, and Robert Pattinson. Mark Ruffalo was funny. I thought that was a good movie. I still have yet to watch Den of Thieves 2. And every time I try to watch it, I will try to watch it with Tiana, and she falls asleep. And she's like, "Oh, the beginning wasn't interesting," but it's like she falls asleep literally a minute into it, so it's like can't be not that interesting if you haven't even watched it yet. Such garbage. I need to watch it. So. But yeah, have you been caught up on the whole Joey versus the West Coast?
Badass.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that nigga just doing a cipher with Absol?
Yeah, Absol just dropped a diss song yesterday.
To who?
I think it was Friendly Fire at like Joey, and then I think it was a bunch of other people. I didn't finish the whole thing. But there's been some heat. They were like, Joey's was talking. Ray Vaughn. Oh my God, he was chatting. Izzy Chike was talking. There's some fire songs in there. There's definitely people definitely like. I like it because I think this is just like.
Wait, he dropped an album or
No, it's just diss track after diss track. Like last week, it was like every like few hours a diss track was coming out. Like they were going back and forth. That dude stinks.
I know you smell it. Right?
Yeah, you stank, bro. But yo, they were going back and forth. I haven't listened to all of them yet, but the ones I have heard, I'm like, okay, they've been going crazy. So
Stink ass nigga. I gotta wipe him down.
yeah, good luck with that.
Exactly. Fuck.
But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for today. Drewski.
Yeah, you guys can find me at I Love You Drew on IG. You can also find me at Second Human, and you can also find me here on the Mixing Pot Podcast, because if you're not listening to us, then
What are you listening to?
that nigga stink for real.
He really
He
does.
really does. Like that shit's bad. Where can they find you?
ChefTariq.com on Instagram and TikTok. ChefTariq401. Chef Tariq on YouTube. The Mixing Pot Podcast. MXNG Pot Pod on Instagram and TikTok. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Find clips on there as well. 10 a.m. Friday morning, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. You also can book me on my website, cheftreecoming.com, for your catering gigs and needs this summer. Book your boy before I'm not available. So I got one gig, and it's this guy from last year. He had a graduation party for his daughter for college, and they had like the smoker and the egg and everything. And me and Tiana did it. I got a meeting with him this week because he has another one come for August, and he was like, he said when he first hit me, he was like, "Oh, and by the way, I got a pizza oven this year too." So I'm making pizzas. We doing pizzas, all right?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today. Thank you guys for listening. Hope everyone enjoys their weekend, their weeks, and like always,
Be safe out there, guys.
peace.